What's going on, good people? It's your boy Gaming Dad, and I'm back with another one. Man, it's a crazy week this week. I gotta go to school and teach, but ain't no kids at school. Crazy, but it's the world we live in right now. How you guys are doing? I hope you guys are having a wonderful week. You know what? I always gotta stay optimistic, even when my week is not the best. But you know what? It is what it is. Just want to say a shout out to a couple people. Shout out to my class. All my kids is in the GNX program over at Cedartown High School. What up, though? All my people from the D. What up, though? I'm just trying to get chimed in. I'm gonna kind of cut this down because I don't want to be. All right, I guess we in like trying to just check the video quality. But let me know if I'm too loud. Let me know if the video is kind of off or skipping. We've been having some issues. I think I'm on the right network this week. If not, I'll switch back and forth until I figure it out. You know. But I am still playing The Last of Us. I know. I only get to play it like little small chunks at a time because I'm either working another job or teaching. So I'll get it finished hopefully before Christmas. That's the plan. But besides that, you know what? A lot of news this week. Not no really big news, you know, but there's a lot of like, you know, some of that news is like kind of like get your popcorn ready news, because you like that whole Epic and Apple and Google thing, boy, is, man, you know what? Epic, hey man, my hat's off to them, man. They bold with it. So we're gonna talk a little bit about that tonight. Talk about some Nintendo, of course. Definitely, man, that Halo, golly, boy, what is Xbox gonna do? I don't know, man. You know, Halo kept me in. I was like, all right, you know, Halo's coming out. I got something to play. Don't know. I probably still will pick up a Xbox Series X, but you know what? We'll talk about that later as well. G.I. Joe got a new game. I'm gonna talk a little bit about that. You know what? I'm a Yo Joe guy. You know what? See, back in those days, my favorite cartoons was Transformers and G.I. Joe. That's 1984, baby. God almighty. Your boy Gaming Dad I'm up there. You know, thank God. You know, I know a lot of my friends who did not make it to 45 or let alone 25. But rest in peace to those fallen soldiers. But I'm very grateful to be around. But yeah, talk about some Zelda tonight. Man, you know what? If these rumors, man, you know, I don't like to report on too much, but some of them be so tantalizing. I just gotta get in and talk about it a little bit. So besides me, you know, what are you guys playing? See how many people got 2 thumbs up. Appreciate you guys. The 2 is out there watching. Oh man, but crazy week. Crazy week. Got a kind of a surprise video coming later on this week. I got a package coming in on the 19th, I believe. I believe it's the 19th. And so I'm going to try to get, as soon as I get that package in, I'm going to try my best to get that review out that day. If not that day, probably tomorrow, probably that next day, well, the 20th. Yeah, so AMC's getting ready to open back up. I'm so glad. We'll talk a little bit about that. Just, you know, just a little, you know, just can give out some information for those who may know, don't know. AMC is opening back up. I'll let you know the date later on in the show. But looking forward to that. Tired of being in the house, not doing nothing. At least, you know, if we could, if I could sneak out, me and my wife, we can go out to the movies. But sometimes you just don't get that opportunity. Well, like I said before, hey man, like I do it every night. Tonight is different. I used to give out a $10 eShop card, but I'd originally given out a code for Rogue Company, but the person that won never claimed it. You know, if you're not here in the stream at the end, this to catch you, see if you won. You know, I'm gaming dad. I work 2 jobs. I don't got time to search you down. So you got to come back. If you chime in for a minute, you got to come back and check to see if you won. If you won, you follow the procedure. Reach out to me on Instagram at GamingDad3 or reach out to me on Twitter at GamingDad_3. Make sure you follow me on both, and then I'll make sure you get your code. But tonight I'm giving out the code again to Rogue Company. It's the standard edition. It's a $29.99 value, and so the good people over at I forgot the company name. Just that quick. However, they gave me a code. I'm sharing it with you guys. So it is what it is. So that's going on tonight. So be involved in that. I got 1 people watching. That's all right. We'll get started in a minute. What's going on? Steve M in the building, baby. Playing a little Paper Mario, a Ring Fit. Hey, you listen, I'm gonna bring you down here, Steve. Got you all up there. But yeah, that Ring Fit, man, it's the truth. People listen, don't like you know what? People used to slip on the Wii Fitness board. Oh man, that Wii Fitness trainer was the truth. If you did everything perfect and did everything right, you got yourself a really good workout. And I still have my Wii board. It's over there. It hooks up to my Wii U, so every now and then I get into it. But yeah, Wii Fit Adventure, man. It's definitely don't underestimate. It's definitely a good workout. Definitely a good workout. How things going for you, Steve? You got 4 people to chat. Don't forget to chime in, because you know how your boy do it every week. I'm giving out Rogue Company tonight. You will get that code tonight if you have not picked the game up already. If you got the game already, if you still want to give it out to somebody else, you have that freedom. You know, if you want me to give out to another viewer, hey, you got that freedom as well. So should be an interesting night tonight. All right, so those of you who are watching, don't forget to chime in. All right. So I won't hold you up too long. I've been teaching I've been back at school teaching, and so we went for 2 weeks strong. We was in there, you know what? And then them kids started catching corona like they was catching free Skittles. Boy, it was crucial. And so them kids started catching it, man. My school system finally got wise and shut the school down for a week for some deep cleaning and allow some of these kids, they had to be quarantined for 10 days so they wouldn't miss so much school because of other kids who had the corona. So yeah, man, this pandemic is crazy, man. But I always tell people, like, you know what, keep yourself hydrated, watch what you drink, watch what you eat, try your best to exercise as much as you can. Take that vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin C, zinc. Yeah, them the major ones. Especially zinc. Definitely underrated. A lot of people don't promote zinc like they should, but zinc is very good for boosting the immune system. All right. Let's go ahead and get into this news and talk a little bit about this, man, this epic Apple, Google, these titans. This is the thing about it, man. What's going on? Liddy Games in the building, baby. Liddy baby in the building. This battle right here, man, is you wouldn't even think, you know, this ain't made like 5 years ago. You wouldn't even think, you know, Epic wouldn't even be in a conversation with an Apple or a Google. But man, I tell you, man, what one game would do for you, man, it just take it and blow it up. And so Fortnite has made Epic a fortune, and has made them a powerhouse. And they was very bold. I don't get me wrong. I think if I was playing the game and I'm a company, and, you know, sometimes you gotta take risks. And you know, I think it's a good way to get Apple to the table on talking about, you know, renegotiating some of their very archaic, I would agree, very archaic, very old agreements. But however, you know what, Epic Games entered an agreement, and they should definitely stick to that agreement. But you know what, they're forcing them to the table. So I believe, you know, it's too much money on the table for both Apple and Google. They're gonna sit down, man, and iron out something. They'll be a fool not to. But you know what, Apple got the money to, you know what, really say, you know what, forget you. I hope not. I just don't think it's too much money. Money talks at the end of the day. Table. And I bet you Apple has probably made close to $1 billion off of Fortnite themselves. This is the thing. They charge 30%. That's a lot. That's a lot of your property just to be given up because Apple just dominated the market and got all these cell phones out there. Man, oh man, listen, I do not want to mess your name up, cause you gotta forgive me. And then, is it? I'm gonna try. Is it Asia? I hope it's Asia. If it's not listen, Asia, I'm gonna call you Asia tonight. If I mess it up, type the pronunciation in there. I might get it. But I tell everybody, I tear names up. I am the king of it. So charge to my head, not to my heart. But you're right. I think Apple is greedy, man. Apple makes a lot of money. And you know what? They probably if not the top, one of the top 5 richest companies on planet Earth. And so 30% is a whole lot to take it for property. So my hats goes off to Epic. I know I feel in my heart they're gonna work this one out. It's just a lot of money. They did something very sneaky. If you don't know, what Epic did is Epic put something in their game. They updated the game and they put it in the game where you can instead of buying I guess they call it V-Bucks through the Apple way, you can buy them straight from Epic. And then Epic was charging a cheaper price. They was like, don't go to Apple. You come right through us, and you'll save money. And so Apple and both Google got pissed and was like, you know what, man, something's got to change. And so they went there. I know Epic planned this, because if you paid attention, Apple has a they have a commercial, and that commercial, it chimed, everything timed in too well. And then on top of that, as soon as Apple and Google, cut them off, they was already suing them. So Epic had this planned out. So a big shout out to them. I'm not saying Epic is a little man, and I do believe in that cave. You sign an agreement, you agreed to this, then you need to stick with it. Hey, I think if I was Epic, I would do the same thing. I want more of my price. 30% is a lot, especially both companies is making money. Apple don't have to do nothing but maintain some servers, if that, if that. I don't think they had to maintain no servers. I think Apple just, they on the platform, they invest into the iPhone and the iPhone ecosystem. They're like, listen, hey, this is our investment here. If you want to be on it, you gotta pay to play. So it's gonna be interesting to see. All right, check into the chat real quick before I move on. Don't want to. I appreciate you. Let's say, you said call you anything, huh? We'll call you AK. What's going on? AK, that sounds like that. Come off the tongue real good. Shout out to AK in the building. So all you do not give me a little chime. So every time you come on, I'm like, AK-47, what's the two? Don't make me act a fool. Love me some Ice Cube. All right. Leaders had to give you the shout out. Hey, let me know how am I sounding out there, good people. Is the sound pretty good? And also, how's the video quality? Yeah, listen. They really put Apple on blast. That's the reason why I don't know how this is going to end, because they kind of really embarrass Apple. And you know what? If you take this situation right here with Apple, with Epic Games, and then you add on the Xbox xCloud. Ooh, man. I think we talked about that last week. I'm just going to reiterate that Xbox xCloud situation. Is because, man, I was really looking forward to playing xCloud on my Apple ecosystem. To me, that was really sold me. I was like, man, Xbox about to change the game. And then Apple came and dropped this bomb on them. I'm saying, ooh, man, I don't know. I don't have an Android device. I do have a NVIDIA Shield. That it might work on that, but it might be kind of old. But man, things are not looking very good for Apple, I would say. Steve M says Apple, Google, Microsoft. etc. Take a big cut. But Epic is already greedy. That's my thing. That's my thing, Steve. They knew the terms before they walked up in this bed. They've made billions of dollars off these platforms. Billions. They can't say me they haven't. So they knew what they was getting into before they stepped into the ring. And now that they're in the ring and it got a little hot, now they're being greedy. And I say, no, we want a bigger piece of the pie. It's like, man, you messing with Apple and Google, man. They just don't make they make games and they make hardware that everybody buys. Sounds good. Appreciate you, Liddy. Appreciate you. How's the video quality? You know what? I haven't figured this out yet. I don't know. Listen, I might have to call me an expert out here. This is a part of it I really don't know about this. I'm having issues every time I use this platform, and that is saying that it's cutting my video quality down. I say, man, it happens like maybe probably about a minute or two into it. I don't know if it's my computer. I got a Mac. Sure, I got a 2019 Mac. You think that this will be sufficient, but man, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But it is what it is. I'll figure it out eventually. They say you can call Epic greedy, but they are just helping people out. I don't know. I don't know about that one, AK. I don't know. I think at the end of the day, it's all about money. I just don't know how much helping you do. I think taking it this route brings them to the table, and it forces Apple to make some conscious decisions. Do they allow billions of dollars to walk out their hands to prove a point, or do they renegotiate? I think Google will make it happen. I think Google's going to definitely make this happen and settle this down, and because Google is not. I mean, of course, these companies are making billions of dollars, but Google is definitely not in the place that Apple is. So this is going to be interesting to see. You know what? Very, very interesting. I was like, when that story dropped, I was like, ooh, this is. I thought at least my kids took it to play. Because if they'd have cut it all out, man, my kids would have been devastated. Because they all about Fortnite. Diego in the building. What's going on, man? Happy Monday to you too, my brother. Shut up, man. Man, give Diego a hand clap. Diego in the building, baby. Welcome, my brother. All right. We just finished talking about this Epic, Apple, and Google. We're going to hit to the next news item. Man, this was a hard one to take, man. Because even though Xbox is not my number one console, it is definitely was one I was looking forward to. Because I like Halo. To me, Halo was that game. I was like, oh, man, I was ready. Thoroughly ready to pick up this system. And for it to just all of a sudden just say, all right, Halo, they didn't like the feedback, so they were like, all right, Halo delayed. I was like, oh, man, that was a punch in the gut. And I don't know if Xbox has enough right now to warrant me saying, all right, I'm going to pick this system up day one. I just don't know. I don't know. It's going to be, I think from a content creator's perspective, I probably will still pick it up. But if I was a consumer, oh man, I would definitely blink on this one. Yeah, as a consumer, I would say, hey, you know what, Xbox, you know what, you might as well go ahead and wait and come out in the spring or something, you know what, because that, true enough, I want Halo to be right. Don't get me wrong, I do. But man, what else do they have? Please help me out. I don't understand. I don't know of a big time title they have that's gonna make me say, all right, Xbox. Unless they say, all right, day one, that's our launch title. Then all right, then I'm back on. I'm a Banjo fan, man. I love Banjo-Kazooie. But yeah, that Halo is definitely a punch in the gut to Microsoft. I just kind of wonder what is next. What is their next move? Because they got to have something. All right, come back to the chat real quick. You can shout out real quick. Shout out to Jeff Pope in the building. Mr. Chrysler Man. Saw your picture the other day on Facebook. Steve, you are right. Hey man, listen, Fall Guy is a great. I like watching it. I like watching them get down on it. You know what? To me, what makes me mad though is it seemed like that is such a Switch game. Why isn't it on Switch? I do not know. I think I read the other day they're talking about bringing it to other platforms, and man, that should have been like a day one thought. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm tired of getting onto these companies, but you're right, Steve. Hey, but I don't see Fall Guy having the longevity of a Fortnite. I just don't see it. It's gonna be good. It's a good fad right now. And it'll probably run between now all the way till Christmas. But after Christmas, or better yet, after that PS5 drop, I ain't think you're gonna be hearing too much about Fall Guy. That's my prediction. AK back with another thing said. Oh man, I can give you some predictions. I can give you Gaming Dad's predictions on how much the next console will cost. I'm going out on a limb. I'm gonna keep it safe. They're gonna be $500. But I think the Xbox is gonna come in at $4. I think they're gonna come in at $4 just to get some excitement. Get some, if you come in at $4, more people will buy that Xbox. More people will buy that Xbox if it's coming out a whole $100 cheaper. Just like people bought the PS4 over the Xbox One when it dropped, and one was $500, one was $400. So I'm not doing the all digital, so I'm definitely getting a PS5 hands down. But I think PS5 would definitely be $500. They learned their lesson from the PS3. The PS3 dropped and it had one for $499. Then they had the one with the bigger hard drive, the 60 gig hard drive with $599. They're not going to do that because they put them back in so much of a hole that it was nowhere to get out of it. So those are my predictions. The digital version, probably, I think the digital version, no matter what system, is going to be $50 to $100 cheaper than the disc drive version. Except for the Xbox case, is a little bit different. They got a, rumor has it that this other model is, lower in specs, so they can charge a cheaper price. And even at $300, I wouldn't go. Why? If you get, I have an Xbox One X. I'm not buying an Xbox Series S. It ain't gonna make no sense. So, thank you, AK, with the great question. All right, I'm gonna scroll on down to the next comment. All right, we got Steve M. So hopefully not too expensive. I could see $500, but any more than that is tough. Yeah, it's a tough pill to swallow. I agree. You know what? I think about it in this time, then with pandemics, a lot of people still getting unemployment, still out of work, and to charge a system that's more than $500, you're on that threshold of a gaming laptop, really, compared to a system. So, yeah, I think $500 is the sweet spot. 5 and below, anything over 6, they better offer a whole lot with it. But yeah, that's my prediction as well. AK said $500. Yeah. Definitely, I say $500. If they come out with, if it's the PS5 is $400, it's gonna dominate. It's going to dominate right out the gate. It's going to dominate over everything else in the market. If it's $400 out of the gate, hands down, you'll be. It would definitely have Wii type shortages if it's $400. So that's why my bet is $500 because the tech is so advanced. Instead, $500 seems like a pretty reasonable spot. That system probably costs way more than $400 to produce. So $500 is a safe bet. All right, next news item. Hey, I thought this was really interesting because I am a 80s guy. And so when I seen this come across the wire, I was so excited because I was like, man, I am a G.I. Joe guy. And so G.I. Joe, I think it's Operations Blackout, is coming out for all systems. It's coming out on the Nintendo Switch, and it's coming out October the 13th. And I'm definitely going to pick this one up for sure. I don't know about you guys, but I'm a G.I. Joe guy. And I like the third person action shooter. I like that kind of style. I'm a big fan of Fortnite is okay. I'm not the biggest fan, but I like Road Company, and I like Gears. You know, those third-person shooters and stuff. Hey, what's going on, Miss Pope? Miss Pope is in the building. Hey, Liddy, you right. If people ain't think about the taxes. You know what? I don't know where you at. I know here in Georgia, the taxes is 7% on the dollar. Well, I could do math really quick. So that's 7 times 5. That's $35. So that's $5.35 for a PS5 out the gate. That's a lot of money. But everybody give a shout to Miss Pope in the building. The Popes are always representing and showing love to the stream. I appreciate you guys. Yep, AK I do. I think in this day and time, I think $500 is pretty reasonable for what they are offering. I do think they're pretty reasonable. You know, these systems is going to come out faster than a lot of computers right now. So to get a system like that for that kind of price, I'm definitely on board for that. All right, I think somebody has entered my room, but they ain't saying nothing. Who is that? I'm sorry, my sons be creeping in on me. They be trying to scare me. I wouldn't doubt they try to scare me through my screen too. All right. But yeah, G.I. Joe, October 13th. Definitely, it's on my radar for sure. So I would definitely be doing a video on G.I. Joe when it comes out. So be on the lookout for that. All right. Let me scroll down. Hey, AK, let me put you back out there. Hey, y'all, one more time. Show some love to AK. Hand clap for coming out tonight. I'm so sorry you had to go, but you know what? You have yourself a wonderful evening or a morning, no matter where you're at. All right. Next news items. Go on, scroll down here to the good old people at Nintendo. Got some Nintendo news going on today. That was the only Xbox news I had. You know, I kind of check over it before the end of the stream to see if anybody thought, oh, Mr. Volt's in the building. What's going on, Sans? My Sans is in the building. What's going on, Mr. Volts? Representing them brothers of Alpha Phi, Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, Zeta Beta Chapter. What's going on with you, my brother? Y'all go ahead, man. Show Mr. Volt some love. Give him that hand clap one time. You know what? Since it's my Sans, we'll hit him with the air horn. All right, we on the next news item. Talking about some Nintendo news right now. Getting ready to get it in with some. Hey, I never finished Skyward Sword I had it on the Wii. I never finished it though. But if this drops, oh man, I am definitely gonna pick this up day one on the Switch. There's rumor right now with everything going on with Nintendo is that this is the remastered is a possible game for the Nintendo Switch coming out later on this year. It's all a rumor right now. It's nothing been reported to be true, and I don't like to really report on a lot of rumors, but this is one that definitely caught my eye. Definitely looking out for this one here. I don't know what you guys feel like Skyward Sword, but anything I can get a Zelda, I'm jumping in onto it. All right, let's go down. Oh, check out what's going on, my girl. Shout out to Izzy B. Izzy, don't give you another hand clap. Izzy B has been a loyalist 3 weeks in a row. One time, Mr. Volts. Hey man, by showing up tonight, you have entered a contest. We give out every night, every Monday night. We either give out a Nintendo eShop card or a PlayStation card. I still got a PlayStation card left, and but tonight we're giving out a copy of Roll Company for the Nintendo Switch. I got a code for that. It's the standard version, $29.99. So you are entered to win by coming out tonight. So is Izzy B representing. How you doing tonight, Izzy? Hey, Sans, man. Listen, hey, man. Thanks, man. I'm trying my best, man. I'm using this program called Ecamm, and so we're here to pay for the subscription for the year, man. So it's been working out pretty good. I just gotta, man. I need some help on trying to, keep my video stream, stable. That's my issue. Sometimes I be going good, and before you know it, I'm looking like Super Mario Brothers off the NES. All right, let's see. They said, man, finally my Switch is dry. All right, listen, I don't know about you, man. Listen, hey, Liddy, I tell you this much, man. I don't know what kind of games you like, But Crisis is good, man. That's, you know, when I'm like tonight, like tomorrow, I gotta take my son to the doctor. But I'm taking my Switch with me. I'm gonna be getting that Crisis in while he in there, you know, while we in the waiting room waiting. So, but yeah, you definitely want to try that. I got some other games, man. You probably want to take a look at. I'll be playing and getting out soon. So watch. I got a couple of videos coming out this week. So since I got all this extra time by me not having to really teach any kids. Yeah, so appreciate you, my Sans. All right. Say, ladies here say I need some more games to play on my Switch. Me too. Me too. Miss 82 HK Vlog, what's going on with you, baby? How you doing tonight? Welcome to the stream. This is your first time, I see. So you know what? Hey, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button. Those of you who are in the chat right now, don't forget to hit the like button. It really helps out the algorithm for my channel, and I appreciate you. As I'm continuing to grow, we're getting closer and closer to 7,000. We itching there. It's a snail's pace, but we growing every day. So, I thank you for all you new subscribers. But if you haven't subscribed, definitely jump on. Yep. Oh yeah. Listen, don't worry, Steve. We're gonna talk about that later on this evening. That's coming. That's another slide I got coming up. But definitely. Steve M said yes. That's right. Indie World is tomorrow. I will announce that again later on the show. But that's right. Indie World is coming tomorrow. I would not live stream it. I was going to, but I have to go take my son to the doctor, so I don't think we'll make it back in time. But if I do make it back in time, I will surprise you. But no matter what time I get back, I'm going to do a live stream tomorrow. So I'll live stream, and we'll talk about, just for a little while, just kind of talk about you guys' perceptions on the show. So be on the lookout on that tomorrow. I don't know what time. But it'll be tomorrow. It'll be either I'll come back enough time to live stream it, the event, or I'll be out. It'll be later on that evening, probably like around maybe like 3 or 4 Eastern Standard Time. Hey, Liddy, man, man, shout out to Liddy, man, for helping boost the channel, man. Give him a hand clap of plays real quiet one time. Let me hit you with them air horns too, my brother. Liddy Games in the building be representing. Hey, Liddy, man, you wasn't here last week though. I'm glad you're here tonight, my brother. I'm glad you're here tonight. All right, let's jump on to the next news item. Let's say before Zelda Skyward Sword rumored to come out for the Switch. That's going to be definitely interesting. How the story came about is that, at good old Amazon UK. Now you can't find this no more, but I was able to find it on my phone last night. Do you see that right here? Plain as day, Amazon UK. But if you go to that site right now, that bad boy, this right here is gone. So that's the reason why I think it's a good chance this is going to be there. So, my brother can do nothing but cross his fingers. Even though, man, I got enough games to play. It's not, my backlog is ridiculous. But it is what it is. All right. Next news item. I don't know if you guys played this game. I played it a lot when it first dropped. And then it kind of fell off. But it's got 4 million downloads. You know what game that is? You know what it is? Let me speed this up. Ninjala got 4 million downloads on the Switch. That's crazy. Them big time numbers. And so I want to know, do anybody in the chat still play this game? Because I don't get a chance to. Let's see. My man Diego, look forward to my weekly dose of this week in gaming. Hey, my brother, I appreciate you, man. Just trying to get it in, man. Trying to get better. Trying to do things a little different. But we growing though. But Ninjala, man, $4 million. That's crazy. But I've not played this game since probably that first week it came out. So I want to know if anybody else is still jumping on it. Like me and my daughter, man, we still playing Splatoon. And man, I just can't come off that Splatoon, man. But I thought that was definitely an interesting story I wanted to bring to everybody's attention. Next news item, like I said before earlier, Nintendo dropped this today. I think I was teaching in school, and I came across the wire, and I was like, golly, already. See, I knew something was coming up, but we're gonna go ahead and break this down. So so listen, hey, we got an indie world, but you know how Nintendo do. It's usually an indie world, and then a couple weeks later, it's a direct. Ooh, do we need a direct? I don't know about you guys. Matter of fact, I know you guys feel like I do. Like we would need something, man. Something, man. But yeah, this is tomorrow. I don't get the time. Let me see if I can find the time real quick. I'm tripping. I thought I had it on this. Let me see if I can pull the time up for this bit so you guys would know. Nintendo Indie World. Give me 1 second, good people. I just want to make sure I get that. What's that on the 18th? Let's see what comes up. No, that's not it. That's not it either. All right, comes out 9 p.m. Pacific time, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So 12 p.m., 12 noon, we'll be finding out some indie games. It's really only, it's two indie games that I'm really looking forward to. One game, I can't think of the name of it, but I know the main character was this female, and she was, it was kind of drawn in that more or less that 8-bit Dead Cell style, but the animation was really, really good, and so I'm definitely looking forward to that game. I can't think of the name of it. I hope they drop a release date for that. And Silk Song, I mean, Hollow Knight, man. If you haven't played Hollow Knight, you are missing a treat. But Hollow Knight is a great game. But I'm looking for the sequel for that. Silk Song, that'll be right up my alley. Perfect. So, looking forward to that. That's my only two games I'm looking forward to. Everything else, anything else is good. It'd be all extra. Yep. So we go from there to Nintendo having this management meeting in September. Now, of course, September, Mario 35th anniversary, all that's coming into play, and now they got a meeting on the 16th. You know what they gonna be talking about at this meeting? Nintendo, boy, I'm telling you, I'm never worried about Nintendo because to me, how they have pulled off the launch of the Switch and how they have done each sequential year afterwards. I mean, I don't think they can make it this far just to go dumb. So I'm not worried about them. I just wish they hurry and announce some things so people can stop worrying and stressing about what's going to happen. So that brings me back to this story here. I don't know if you see these new Super Mario controllers that you can pre-order right now. One is made by Hori. I think this one here is made by Hori, and I think this one here is made by Power A. And they have Nintendo license to make these controllers, and so, but you can pre-order them. But they release one on September 1st, the other on September 4th. But this one right here is the one that kind of catches me because this looks just like Super Mario 64. So yeah, I'm speculating like anybody else, but I just think that's kind of a coincidence. And so, like I said before, that leads to the final story is, man, what's going on? A Nintendo Direct has to come. And it can't be, to me, it can't be a showcase. It can't be a mini. It's got to be a Direct. If they mess around and wait to September, it's got to be a Direct. It's got to be. Absolutely has to be a Direct. Because I think anything less than that will be like disheartening as a fan. I mean, they gotta have some heavy. They don't need heavy hitters, but they gotta have that Mario collection. See, that Mario collection and a Skyward Sword would be almost enough because you got that and you have Pikmin, so you have a nice little balance. But if they can drop maybe one or two more in there that kind of we're not expecting, but they just say, "Bam, here it is," then Nintendo won't gonna be straight. I had a conversation the other day with a friend of mine, and they was talking about how Nintendo is gonna manage, with this onslaught coming from the PS5 and the Xbox Series X. But I think Nintendo's gonna be fine. I think they're gonna be completely fine because they have a stellar library of games. They have a product that is reasonably priced. Definitely economically based. You know, if I'm a parent, I'm choosing the Nintendo Switch over the PS5 any day of the week. And then I look at the games that the PS5 has to offer, and they got some slammers coming out the gate. And besides Horizon Zero Dawn, I don't know what come on after that. Maybe third party kicks into gear, and they build a good enough base. But Nintendo has Nintendo gonna have some heavy hitters next year, and I don't think PS5 is gonna have enough to compete with Nintendo software wise come next year. And you let next year come and don't let a new improved Switch come along with it, that's dangerous. Very dangerous. So my prediction is that we're gonna get a direct either late February or early September, one of the two. It's gonna be an interesting ride to see. All right, the news went kind of fast today. We'll see where we at. We have 50 minutes. The news is pumping right on along, so I'm gonna go back and let's see. We're gonna go chime into some. I don't have a whole lot of PlayStation news, but I do have some. But I will tell you this here. There's no pre-order news. None. Enough of that. Next news item. I saw this drop today, and I was like, oh wee. And I still have not opened the game. It's still right here. That's right here in the package. Leave it in the package. Have not opened it yet. Have not attempted to play it because I'm playing The Last of Us, and I want to complete that before I move on to the next. However, did y'all see the DLC video for this today? 4-player co-op. Man, that looks absolutely great. Hold on one second. My son making a little too much noise. Now I'm going to cut this volume off for 1 second so I can holler at him. So he'll know that he need to be quiet. Let me hit this mute button for 1 second. 1 second. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to take care of that real quick. Holly Pinky in the building. What's going on? Last week's winner, Holly Pinky. Yeah, man, I give a hand clap one time for Holly Pinky, baby. How you doing tonight? Thank you, man. I had no internet. That's why I didn't come through. Hey, man, listen. Don't worry, my brother. As long as you made it tonight, Liddy, you all right with me, my brother. But yeah, like I said before, this DLC dropped. I don't know if it dropped today. Well, I just know it's free if you own the game. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. That's gonna be dope. That's gonna be dope. All right. Couple non-gaming related news items that well, one is kind of game related. I talked about this last week about them bringing back G4. I don't know if you guys used to watch G4. I used to love G4. I used to love X-Play, Attack of the Show. Those was before the big YouTube boom. You know what? That's how you got your news. You know what? Every night you watch Attack of the Show. You watch X-Play. It was just like, it's like watching Good Times and then the Jeffersons. It was like that same little rotation. And so this is definitely coming back on, and they have officially offered. It's in contact. I mean, they're in talks right now to bring Olivia Munn back to Attack of the Show. Those who remember Olivia Munn, I mean, that's her right there in the red playing Sarah Palin in the video. But definitely was a good show. I'm glad they're bringing it back. I think we need some kind of alternative. I like a structured show sometimes to watch. And if they bring it back Olivia Munn, I mean, I'm all in. They go ahead. They need to bring back Kevin Pereira as well. I mean, I think it was a good tandem to work together. So keep that one definitely on the radar. I think WB bought the license, so they own the license for G4 and X-Play and all that good stuff. So they're bringing it back. So be on the lookout for that. All right, next news item. Hey, those of you who have been thirsting to go to the movies like I have, I know Corona's out here. I know it is. But you know what? If you wear your mask and wash your hands and keep yourself hydrated and keep yourself healthy, take your vitamins. The A, D, C, and zinc are probably your most important to keep your immune system good. And drinking, try your best to drink spring water if you can. Man, I'm can't wait to go to the show. Well, up north we call it the show. You guys might call it the movies. We call it the show. So I can't wait to go to the show. And AMC's opens up across the nation on April 20th. If you're here in Georgia, a lot of them are opening up on August the 27th. So definitely, it's some good movies coming out that weekend too. So, but this the kicker. I want them. This is the reason why I brought it to everybody's attention. They're opening up for movies for guess how much? 15 cents. That's right. Your boy Gaming Tad told you they're opening up for 15 cents movies. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. You know what's gonna be crazy? I'm gonna be there. Yep. With my mask on and my Lysol spraying people. Get back. But I was gonna wonder how they're gonna do it, but I'm like me and my family, we definitely all in. I would definitely tell you to buy your tickets in advance. Cause it's gonna be crazy. Alright. A couple of housekeeping things. Hey, if you have not seen my video yet on the Nyko Rumble for your Nintendo Switch Lite. This is not my video, but this is the video off their website. I gave it pretty good reviews. It for Rumble is not the best. It's not the best for Rumble. It's a good grip though. Very good grip. I'm locked in. I'm like, if you are an intense player and you grab your controller hard, this is great. I mean, it's solid. Let me see if I can get you to look at it up here. Ooh. Yeah, it's a very solid unit. Got a nice texture here on the back. The speaker is not the best quality, but it's loud. It's definitely a loud speaker, so you would definitely you wouldn't have any problems hearing your games. But if you have not seen that video, check that one out. I dropped that one this past week, and I dropped another Family Games video this past week. So if you get a chance, check those videos out. But I got another grip that is coming in the mail, and they're very hard to find, but your boy was able to get you one, and I'm going to review it ASAP. I should get it on the 19th, but I played a video about this video. I'm gonna go ahead and show you right now. Bam. I reviewed the first version of this. This is the T, I think it's TN. It's the Adobe N Switch. That's what's called. But they did an updated version. This is the updated version right here on this video. And it is coming in the mail. I'll get it on the 19th. And I'm going to do an unboxing and review of it. I'm going to compare it to the older version. And that should definitely be something really special. So look for it maybe on the 19th or the 20th. I'm going to work really hard to get that one out. And then hopefully I should have... the supplier has provided me a link. So I can be able to get you guys, those who want one, because they're nowhere to be found on Amazon, nowhere. But I can be able to hook you up. So be on the lookout for that. Definitely can't wait till that come in the mail. Let me stop for a hot second and chime in. See who jumped on in the chat. All right. Holly says Zelda's. You know what? I believe so. Like I was able to go on to today. Let me see if I can pull that back up. Let's see. I went today, and so I went today, Holly, and I was able this is a screenshot from my phone, and I was able to go to Amazon UK, and this is what they had, and it clearly says Switch, but if you go there and look at it right now, it's not there anymore. So I think this game is coming. I think on a direct, if you have this with the Mario collection, you know what, you kind of would feel better about the rest of the year. I think I would feel better, but I think a little bit more than that will be great. If they have some pretty solid indie games, because tomorrow's the Indie World Direct at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 9 p.m. Pacific. So those of you guys who will be around, definitely watch the Indie World show. But Yeah, I think that Skyward Sword. That's gonna be a good one. Let's go ahead and see. Oh, shout out to Geeky. Geeky, man, listen. Why you becoming so late, Geeky? Why you becoming so late, Geeky? Sorry. Shout out to Geeky one time, y'all, for making it to the chat. You know, a lot of times, listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. Low key, I be pulling for Geeky to win because I want her son. Cause I know Geeky, she's gonna get her son the code, and I want her son to win. But I can't pull it for him. But you know, I be cheering for him, like, yeah, come on, come on, come on. And then when they don't win, I'm like, oh man, he didn't win again. So, shout out to Geeky in the building. Boom. Diego says, I saw your IG. Yeah, listen, her IG is phenomenal. And listen, low key, you better watch her on TikTok, man. She is. You listen, I always like to hang around people who have more than me, who are doing bigger things than me, because it inspired me to be better than what I am. Hanging out with Geeky it gives me those vibes. Her and her husband, you know, they mindset is on that level where those are the people that you want to kind of have in your circle. So let this be the message of the day. Birds of a feather fly together. If you hang around boo boo, you will be boo boo, or you will smell like it. So hang around good people and sunshine, and you know what? You have sun in your life. All right. Let's go. All right. Peaky said, Holly, you know what? You said this last week. This is not gonna happen. Ever, 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 ever. Even they went. Okay. I'm gonna entertain you for a hot second. This is what Sony should do. Sony should port their PS Vita library somehow to the Switch. They will make hand over fist. Tons and tons of money. Tons of money. This is more likely going to happen. Matter of fact, I guarantee this is going to happen. This is going to happen. It's too much money to leave on the table. They're just going to wait. They're going to let everybody and their mama spend all their money they can, and they're going to wait. It's going to come on probably after Christmas. I think after Christmas, you'll get a Switch version. Early in the year, probably like this will be like a January game for sure. If it comes out before Christmas, it would be great, but I don't think so. I think they're going to want people to buy the PS4 and the Xbox version of this game because they know it's going to sell on the Switch, because the attach rate on the Switch is ridiculous. What? Y'all finally got a PS4? God almighty, shame on y'all. Listen, hey, this is this is for Geeky enough to get the PS4 right before the launch of a PS5. Ah, that is hilarious. All right, we're gonna switch it up a little bit. Forgive me, Geeky. That was funny. That was funny. You gotta laugh at that. Gotta laugh. All right. All right. You know how I do. I like to give a shout out to those who come out to my videos and check me out and leave nice little comments. So I like to put them on my videos, on my live stream. We're gonna give a shout out to who is this? This is Marcus. Or Macaros. I messed that all up. She said, damn, she got skills. Talking about my daughter. She was playing that Splatoon on the Switch Lite. Even though my daughter doesn't like to play Splatoon on the Switch Lite, but she played it for this video. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie, my daughter got skills. She that truth. And if anybody want that work, you let me know, because she would give it to you. Hands down. All right, second comment of the week. That's all in my face. How's it gonna happen? Let me move this down here a little bit. We'll put it right here underneath my chin. All right. This is Junior Love PLL12. He says, thank you for an honest review. I'm curious about the texture of the grip, but I don't like cheap speakers. You know what? I would say, let me go ahead and get up out of here. Let me see if I can cut this off for me real quick. All right. Oh, that ain't work either. Let me cut that back on. All right, there we go. So, and he was talking about of course, the Rumble grip for Nyko, and the speaker is, I don't think it's cheap. It's just, it's just really loud. It's a very loud, no bass, no mid speaker. So it's pretty much like the Nintendo Switch Lite speaker, but louder. So, yeah, I agree. I just, it became annoying Just like the Rumble. The Rumble, when I was playing Never Song, it was good. It was, you know, but when I was playing Crisis with the Rumble, whew, man, that thing did not stop vibrating. All right, let's see. Before I move on to the releases for the week, let's see what we got in the chat. He says, Diego. He said, positive vibes only. So, give me that. I think when I get back to California this Thursday, I will trade my Switch for a PSP 3000 with games and movies. Do you think it'd be a good trade? Man, get out of here with that, Diego. That doesn't deem a response. On to the next one. He said, I want to have Metroid Prime on the Switch. You know what? At this standpoint, I would take Metroid Prime Returns on the Switch. I want them to do the Metroid Prime game right. I want it to be perfect. I want it to be just like it was when I first got Breath of the Wild. That's how good I want Metroid Prime to be. So they can take their time on that game. But a Metroid Prime Return will be just suffice. I said, he said we late, but I want to play Forecast. You know what? Listen. I think I'm gonna have to get into. You know, I got a. You know, of course I got a PS4, but you know, I was like, man, I don't got time for Fall Guys. Even though it looks fun, I watched a couple of videos. I was definitely impressed. He said, great choice for Fall Guys. Liddy said, I got it myself. So who wants to beat Splatoon 2? I say my daughter would be all about it. I ain't gonna lie, Holly. She would be all about it. She love it. That's her jam right there. So, Liddy, you talking about Fall Guy or Splatoon? I think you're talking about Fall Guy. It's a good party game. All right, listen. Hold on, before we switch over to the next game, you know I gotta call my daughter because she gotta come on down here and get this ready so we can do this giveaway. Well, my daughter, she'll get locked in on the phone, listen to some music, and forget that I'm down here. All right, hold on, good people. You know how I do. I got to call middle of the show. Hey, baby girl, come on down here so we can do our thing. All right, bye-bye. All right, baby girl coming down here so she can get the right and the good people in so we can get this giveaway going on. But until then, let's move on to the next item for today. And we'll be talking about the big game releases of the week. We got some good ones this week. I got picked out 4. Got 4 good ones this week that I think you should probably be on your radar, especially. And you know what, matter of fact, I got a good one just from every system as well. Are we gonna? I always do this. I lean here. I'm so fidgety. I gotta give me a good chair so I can just stay still and talk. So, Apex Legends Season 6, I believe, comes out on the 18th. It would be nice if they said, and the Switch version drops today too. So, still looking forward for the Switch version, but however, this drops. Big girl, you see where they at? Mm. Okay, good. All right. So this drops on the 18th, but I'm still waiting on the Switch version. I played it on the PS4. I think it was a pretty good game. I don't know, man. I'm so Switch biased right now. So Switch biased. But you know what? I used to be PS Vita bias. I used to love PSP. I'm my Vita, man. Woo. Man, Killzone on the Vita. What was it? Unit 13? Oh man, good games, man. Yeah, Unit 13 was the truth. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Gonna work on my res and submit some job apps. Have a good rest of the stream. Hey, it's you too, my brother. Hey, don't forget, Diego, to chime back in, man, to see if you win, okay? If I see you out there on social media, I'll let you know. But sometimes I'll be forgetting. Let's see, Holly. You know what, man? It would be great. I just don't think this is gonna happen. No, I think they make more money nickel and dime in some of them Nintendo 64 games and package them in. You're gonna see. Watch this package. This the Mario 64 whatever comes out. It's gonna sell like gangbusters, and before you know it, they'll be doing other games the same way. Yeah, Apex Legends on the Switch is gonna be fun. Cause to believe it or not, I don't know if you guys have played Rogue Company, but Rogue Company is pretty darn fun. Pretty fun. The matches are quick. I just wish the load time was a little bit faster between matches. So like, even though you kind of regenerate, but between that match and to the next match, I wish it was fast like Splatoon. Splatoon is real fast. By the time you out, you get back in, and in no time you playing again. So that's my only issue with Rogue Company. But I haven't played it in a while, so they might have had some patches out for it. So Holly said, I never had a PS Vita. Never? Oh man, you're missing out. Missing out. Some great games on the PS Vita. Good times on the PS Vita. I would definitely. Sony was. I think that was a very poor choice for them not to continue to support that system, because that system, even though it might not have done as well, but it would have sold just as well as that PSP if it just would have kept coming out with some good games. They just, in the game department, they just couldn't compete with Nintendo. All right. If you got yourself an Xbox, Battletoads is coming out August 20th. I'm gonna pick this up. I believe this might be on Game Pass. I'm not for sure, but I gotta check that out. But it's made by Rare, so I think it's probably gonna be on Game Pass. So I definitely would download this here. I might get some little streaming time with Battletoads, because I was a big fan of the original. So even though the original was hard as, it was like Mega Man hard, but harder. I think it might be harder than Mega Man. Cause Mega Man was hard. But this comes out August 20th, and for all you sports fans, sports game coming up. But PGA 2K21. I'm picking this up. I have it pre-ordered. I'm not a big golf fan, but I used to love Tiger Woods. I used to love to play. So definitely would pick this one up. I think it's gonna be a worthy pickup. I think it's $49.99. Don't give me the line though. It could be very well $59.99. However, matter of fact, do I have my pre-order seat somewhere around here? Nope, I don't got my pre-order seat somewhere around here, but I think it's either one. So that's definitely comes out on the 21st, but also what comes out on the 21st that I'm definitely gonna pick up is this game right here, Samurai Jack. Love the TV show. And so what I've seen so far of this game, this is definitely gonna be a pickup for me. Definitely picking up Samurai Jack. The TV show was phenomenal. So if it's anything like the TV show and what it looks like it is, this is day one for me. But it's only digital. So I believe, what is it called? Keep it run. Hey, what's the name of that company? But it's coming out with a physical version. They have a special version, but it's expensive. It's like $130. So I'm not paying $130 for Samurai Jack. I don't care what you got coming in that package. Not paying $129. Absolutely not. So definitely thinking about picking that up. So Samurai Jack, August 21st. That's all the big games, really. It's a bunch of games coming out, but these are the bigger ones that's coming out this week. So be on the lookout for them. All right. I'm going to switch on over to our questions of the week. And I got some good ones. I got about 4 solid questions this week, and I think we're going to go through. So let me see. We kind of touched base on this earlier, but I want to touch base on it again. It says, will the absence of Halo destroy the Xbox Series X at launch? Ooh, man. This is my opinion. I would love to hear you guys' opinion as well. I think it's gonna get blown out the water when you compare it to the PS5. I still think it's gonna do well. I still think it'll probably sell, probably 500,000. It'll probably that PS5 is probably going to sell maybe 2 million. You know, so it's definitely gonna happen. But man, that's just my opinion. Let me just some shout outs to those people in the chat real quick who coming in. Oh, Katana, Riku. See, I tell names up. She probably like, man, that don't have my name. But what's going on? How you doing today, Katana? Welcome to the stream. Hey, if you're not a subscriber, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And for those of you who are in the chat, don't forget to hit the like button. Real easy, simple to do. It'll really help out the algorithm. I can't talk tonight. Where my water at? My lips so big they get stuck to my teeth. All right. Oh, Katana got it. I like that. I like that quick response. Let me put this question up here somewhere. All right. It says, Gaming Dad, I think the Xbox Series X is going to start off very rough with no good launch titles. Katana, that is my same sentiment. I just don't see what other game is going to sustain them. The third-party games is coming out on the Xbox is also coming out on the PS5. Now, if Digital Foundries get together and they do this comparison, and these games run so much better on the Xbox Series X, then they'll be they'll be able to compete. But if they're close to being the same, man, PS5 is gonna blow it out the water, because PS5 they have at least 3 games I'm definitely gonna want day one. I'm gonna want Ratchet and Clank day one, Spider-Man day one. You know, I'm gonna want them games, and so I'm gonna get 2K20. I'm gonna get a Madden. You know what? So, but I can get that on any system. So that it's gonna be rough unless they come out with a great price, and they somehow some way package in Xbox Live for 6 months or Xbox Game Pass for 6 months. They do that, they'll definitely compete. It's not gonna be close. They'll sell decent numbers, but it won't be nothing what the PS5 is gonna sell. Thank you, Katana, for the great question. Let's give her a hand clap of praise right now. Yeah, so definitely, I think them losing Halo was huge. I think bigger than what people are really thinking about. I think, without Halo to kind of sustain them, because Halo could have kept them afloat. I think with Halo they probably would have sold 1 million units within that first week, but without Halo, I mean, there was already questions about why upgrade over your Xbox One X. Why upgrade? And I was like, well, I mean, I want Halo 5 in all its glory. But then, I mean, what I saw wasn't bad. I don't think the footage they showed was bad. I think the footage was really pretty good. But people, I mean, it looked like Halo. I don't know what people was expecting or wanting. I think they want Master Chief to shoot and bleed. I don't know what people was expecting, but I thought it was pretty good. So Geeky said, what happened to Halo? Halo got delayed. It would not be a launch title. It got delayed to 2021. And so without that being a launch title for the Xbox is going to struggle out the gate. Definitely struggle out the gate. So people complained about during the reveal that the graphics wasn't next gen. And I mean, it didn't look spectacular. It didn't look like, oh my goodness, this is a revolution. But I don't know what people was expecting anyway. But to me, it was Halo, and I bet you would have played fun, and I bet you they released it, everybody and their mama would have bought it, who has an Xbox or Xbox Series X or whatever. But I don't know. Yeah, that was traumatic, very traumatic. So, what do you guys think? You know what? My girl Katana, she chimed in. So, will the absence of Halo destroy the Xbox Series X at launch? They're gonna struggle. They're definitely gonna struggle. But you know what? I don't think it's doom and gloom. They're gonna do something. I don't know if you guys remember the very first showcase that Xbox showed, and they had that very first game, and it was by a developer who was developing the game all by himself. But that game looked phenomenal. Now, if they somehow that game comes out around launch, you know what? It might help them. But I tell you, that PS5 is going. Whew. So I got people who are non-gamers who be like, "Hey Dave, when is the PS5 coming out?" I'll be like, "These people saying it, and they older than me. Ooh wee. Better watch out. Dangerous." All right. Next question. I said, all right. I think I asked this earlier because you know the Indie World is coming out tomorrow at 12 Eastern Standard Time. It says, "Is there any indie games on your radar that you hope to get to get announced or released tomorrow?" Forget my typo, but it is what it is. You know, working last minute. But the games I'm looking forward to, like I said before, I can't think of the name of this game with this girl. It was a kind of a adventure game / action fighting game with this female character. But it was made out of like 8-bit sprites, but the animation was so fluid. So I don't know what the name of the game is, but if I see it, I know what it is. I'm like, if they announce that game in a release time, then I'm all about that. And I'm definitely looking for Silk Song, the Hollow Knight sequel. So those are my two. What do you guys think? Holly is stuck. Not as this Indie World Direct tomorrow. Now they might mess around and announce. This might just be like a surprise announce at the Nintendo Direct whenever they have one. But definitely it won't be tomorrow. All right, Steve is going to chime in from the question beforehand. We'll go ahead and let Steve get some time in on this one. So hold on, let's see what. So Steve says, I was trying to hide this one here. Alright. The Xbox Series X may still sell out at launch because of a limited number available. It may be the PS5 sells out first and some people will settle for, yeah. Hey, that's a good point, Steve. You know what? Because people are going to look for that hot gift. Now, this is my question. And this is really really a non-related to this subject question. What's going to happen with Black Friday this year? That's going to be huge. And you know what? How many people are going to really go out and to the store and get in line and try their best to pre-order this bad boy? I don't know. This is going to be definitely interesting to see. Definitely interesting. Yeah. Xbox might be that default system. It might be the one. If you can't get one, get the other. I can see kids saying that, like, if you can't get a PS5, get an Xbox. You know what? So that's why I think that they'll still sell decent numbers. I just don't think they're gonna sell PS5 numbers. And I think the Switch is still gonna be fine because it's definitely a cheap alternative, and the portability aspect of it is something to think about. Oh, you ready, big girl? Mm-hmm. All right, let's see how many more questions I got. Let's see if I can get them in real quick. I've never seen. Hold on, Liddy said I want American Fugitive 2. I've never seen that game. I might have to look that up, Liddy. You know, Liddy, you be dropping some bombs though. I'd be like, man, I've never heard of that game. Okay, Holly says Disney Plus on the Switch. I heard. You know what? There was a rumor that is dropping on the Switch. That's probably gonna be a direct, but I don't consume a lot of media on my Switch. It's strictly games. I figure if I'm gonna consume some media, it'll be on my phone. But I feel you though. I do. All right, so I got any more questions this evening? Andy. Now, you know, the other two questions we kind of answered already. So I'm not gonna be redundant. We can go ahead and move on. What's next? All right. Once again, we'll give a shout out to last week's winner, Holly Pinky. Give her that hand clap of praise real quick for taking the W home next week. And so this week we are definitely giving out this game right. I think it's here. I always mess it up, man. I should know about it. I should be like, bam. But I always forget. So, yep, this is Rogue Company for the Nintendo Switch. We are giving out that code tonight if you win tonight. All you gotta do is follow me on Instagram or on Twitter and DM me, and I will make sure that you get the code. But don't know the two ways I'll give them out to you. So, either one. Agile Gaming just chimed in.
Who?
Agile or Angel, or I messed that all up. I think it's Angel. I think it's Agile. Whatever it is. Please forgive me. I know I'm over here tearing this name up, but we'll give him a shout out for chiming in real quick. Boom. Hand clap for coming into the stream. To answer your question, man, right now it's PS5. I was really pulling for Xbox though, cause I'm a Halo guy. I love Halo. I love Gears. I get some of the best games. And I just really wanted Xbox to be successful. I just think they kind of with no Halo, man. I just don't know. I don't know how they survive. But I'm sorry. Please, man, charge it to my head, not to my heart. Not to my heart. But thank you, man. Welcome to the stream, my brother. Welcome to the stream. Oh, man, hey, man, listen, tell you something. I love your channel. You know, the Bible says, deny me on earth, he'll deny you in heaven. So I don't deny who I believe in. So shout out to you. Thanks, man. All right. So did you get him in? Mm. All right. So, hey, my brother, you chimed in just in time for the giveaway. Just in time. All right. We got 8 people in the stream. All right. So listen, don't forget, if you are locked in, if you leave, just come back and watch the end of the stream later and to see who won, and then follow those procedures. Gotta follow me on Instagram or on Twitter. So and then DM me, and I can send pictures of the codes to you. So, all right. I got my own modern day Kiki Shepherd. And go ahead and get Kiki in here. Come on, Kiki. Kiki Shepherd. That's my daughter. You know. Ooh, let's see. I gotta get it right. All right. Don't forget. That's right. Thank you for those who are liking the stream. I appreciate you. We do this every week until my eShop cards and my funds run out. But I got some more things to go. I'm good for like the next 6 episodes. I'm good on give outs. And after that, then we're gonna have to pray. Mm-hmm. All right. I'm gonna let my daughter pick it. All right, the winner is in there. Drop it in my hand. We got the winner. Now let's understand this here, Holly. If you win, Holly, you can't win back-to-back weeks. So I'm sorry, but you cannot. And so, oh, you know what? And Holly did not win. So, ooh, thank God Holly did not win. No, listen, you made it though. My rule is, as long as you made it to the stream and you left a comment, you entered to win. I don't care. As long as it's before I put a name. If I'd have pulled the name, or right before we put the name, you'd have chimed in, we'd have got you in there too. So, all right. So the winner today's is Miss. Let's see. Hold on. We can get it there. We get it there. Come on. Focus. Miss 82 HK Vlog. She was in here earlier. She must have dipped in and jetted. But once again, if she don't pick up, I give her 2 weeks. If she watched the end of this video, y'all know who this is. Because I don't have time to hunt you down. It's like if you here in the stream, you find out your winner, come back and check it out to see if you won. And giving a shout out to Miss 82 HK Vlogs for our winner this evening of. I'm gonna keep this right here, baby girl. Of our giveaway. Once again, I'm gonna give her the horn for winning. So I hope she's in here. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram or Twitter so you can reclaim that. So. Good people, you know what? We're an hour and a half in. It's a pretty good time, like we usually do. Let me make sure. But I said one thing I wanted to do is make sure, because sometimes I don't get all the big stories out of here, and I wanted to make sure that we kind of just cover it with any other news items. Capture. I wanted to make sure that we covered it. Hold on, real quick. That's right. See, news I missed. All right. So we're gonna look at PlayStation real quick. Some stuff I don't report on, like this PlayStation Dual Sense battery capacity. Man, who cares? People still gonna buy one. Batman theme PS5 is a perfect next gen console. Says you. Okay. See, listen. All right, I want to talk about this story right here. And the reason why I want to talk about this story, and this is the reason why I believe the Nintendo Switch is safe. And it's safe because let me see if I can. Oh no, can't do that. Give me on screen. Let's see if I can shrink my cell phone down a little bit. Oh, look at this. Listen, you tell you how technically inaccurate I am. I did not know I could do this. Look at that. What? Man, I just learned something new. Y'all probably like, man, gave me that as an idiot. Yes, I might be an idiot, but I figured it out. I was like, man, how do I do this? Look at that. I'm all over the place. Look at me. Look at me. Oh, this is great. Oh, man, listen, I've been trying my best to figure out how to do this on the program. And, man, here it is. I had to teach myself live on TV. That is that is the best. Love y'all, man. So, your boy Gaming Dad, I wanted to talk about this right here. Because the PS2, I remember buying a PS2. I don't know if any of you guys are old enough to have a PS2, but I had one at launch. And the launch titles on that system was terrible. Terrible. I think I played my Nintendo 64 probably for a whole year. The PS2 was really in the beginning just a DVD player. I did not play that thing at all. All I know, good people, I got to remember what I did. I got to remember. I got to remember what I did. But matter of fact, listen, I'm gonna end my stream on this stream here because I gotta figure this out. I got to. But you know what? The games on the PS2 was terrible, downright despicable, and they did not have not one good game that I wanted to keep playing, and I didn't. It was about almost a full year before I started really buying new games for the PS2. Hold on, I'm trying to. Oh yeah, I gotta move my little comment up. I can just move me, huh? Move me up there. How about that? Said you ain't lying. Nintendo was still on top. Yeah, I mean this PS2 was garbage. This is the reason why I feel that the Nintendo Switch is safe. It's safe because they got some great. I have a backlog of games that I can still play, and I get a backlog on other systems that I can still play. Now, of course, I'm gonna play Miles Morales, and I'm gonna play Ratchet and Clank, and of course, the other games, the Call of Duties, all the NBA games. But after that, you drop Mario 64 and let it be. I'm playing Mario 64 hands down. My favorite game of all time. So definitely, Nintendo. At the end of the day, one of the questions that we didn't answer was I was asking, "Hey, do the Nintendo Switch needs to finish strong?" I think they're gonna finish strong. I think I think they're gonna. I think to be honest, I think they're gonna dominate next year. Mark my words. Call me out on it right now. I believe the Nintendo Switch is going to dominate next year because they have too many games in the pipeline. If those games come out, and I'm going to say them again, the Metroid Prime 4, Breath of the Wild 2, Bayonetta 3, ARMS 2, Splatoon 3, Mario Kart 9. These 6 games drop next year, they'll dominate. They will completely dominate next year. And listen, and you add this with an improved Nintendo Switch Pro, they're going to dominate the market next year. Even with the PS5 and the Xbox Series X and all their good games and their fast speeds, they're going to dominate. It's going to be really hard to compete with those 6 games coming out next year. If those games drop, and those are the games I know. Just imagine some other games that kind of come out the blue and they just had those in the oven. And, you mess around and have a Metroid Prime trilogy. I mean, I'm telling you, Nintendo is good. I'm not worried about Nintendo. My allergies is messing with me. He said I had a pink PS2. Did you? I said, well, you must pay a penny for that. I had the original Xbox. You know what? I got in on the original Xbox late in the cycle. I didn't get it at launch. I was like a geeky chick. You know how a geeky chick just like today went out and got her PS4. I can stop laughing. But that's how I did the Xbox. I got the Xbox the same way. Kind of like right towards the end, probably maybe a year before the 360 came out. I picked up an Xbox. Cause at first I was hating. I was like, I'm not gonna buy. No, not me. And then I picked up one and fell in love with the first Halo, and then the Ninja Gaiden games came out on that bad boy, and I was all about that. So yeah, the original Xbox was a classic. Oh man, Bottle of Syrup, man, listen, man. Bottle of Syrup, man, you gotta catch our stream at 9 o'clock, man. You just missed the giveaway. Every week, man, I usually give out a Nintendo eShop card, but this week we gave out a free copy of Road Company for the Nintendo Switch, and so man, you just missed it, man. You're coming in late, but thank you, man. Welcome to the stream, man. If you're not a subscriber, man, we would love to have you part of this family, man. We do this every Monday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It says, do you think the prices for the new consoles will be over $500? I think it would be suicide if they are. I don't care how hot the PS5 is right now. I think it would be absolutely suicide for it to come over $500. They did it before. The PS3 was the 60 gig PS3, which I still have and bought. It's still over here, still runs. Was $600, and they didn't sell very many of those bad boys. You know what? And the 360 was taking a lunch because they had a cheaper system that produced the exact same graphics, if not better graphics, better performance than the PS3, and it was taking its lunch. So I don't think it's gonna be over $500. That's just my prediction. But thank you for the comment, though. Give a shout out to Bottle. I'm just gonna say all new people to my stream. I'll just give you a hand clap of praise, man. This coming out and spending some time, because you can spend time anywhere else, but you chose to spend your time with me, and I appreciate you. All right. Did you do that with the Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, she's adding these dudes stick to with the PS, the pink PS2. The only came out with black. Yeah, that's all like a pink one. I was like, I don't remember a pink one, but but who am I? I like it. You said you had it. I agree with you. Oh man, let's see. All right, so let me go ahead and I just want to take a quick. Just a quick look at some of these titles. Make sure I didn't miss nothing. You know what? I didn't talk about the Mass Effect trilogy coming out. Once again, man, EA, man, they did some idiots, man. You know what? The Mass Effect trilogy will be such a great game on the Switch. It's a 360 game. Why them games is not on the Switch? I don't understand. They can make money hand over fist. Who in here wouldn't pay for the Mass Effect trilogy on the Nintendo Switch? I'd be like, sign me up day one. I think that is completely stupid. I'm sorry. EA do a bunch of dumb stuff. Like, it should be Madden should have been on there day one. Ugh. I'm not gonna talk about them no more. All right. Xbox. Let's see what okay, got a GameStop. Let's see what they're talking about with GameStop. All right, they have some. If you go to game, like I'm a fan of GameStop. I got two GameStops in my area, man. The people in there are wonderful, man. They treat me good, and you know what? I gotta hook up with one of my GameStops where the manager say, listen, put your money down on this game here, and as soon as they drop, they got a list of people. They say, hey, put your $100 on this game. I think it's like Biomutants. collector's edition. It's like, I think it come out like next year or something. But it's like $130. I put $100 down on that. He said, soon the PS5 come in, man, we're gonna call you, man. We're gonna switch your money over for you. Because I'm in that bad boy so much, man. So I always believe, man, build good relationships, man. Especially with your people at GameStop, even though sometimes they got some dumb ones. I've been to some dumb GameStops, so I'm just like, man, you should be fired. But it is what it is. But back to this list real quick. I don't know if you guys are looking at it. Let's see. Okay, Borderlands Days Gone. I wanted to pick up Days Gone, but I just never did. I wonder has anybody in the chat picked that up? My allergies mess with me. Please forgive me. Mortal Kombat. Oh, the Aftermath. Listen, I might pick this Mortal Kombat up because it's $35. And I see I have the original Mortal Kombat, but I never bought the DLC. And so this Mortal Kombat here has all the DLC. And I wasn't paying $60 for it again. I was like, nope. But I might pay $35 just to get the DLC. I might have to write that one down. That's on the list. Super Monkey Ball, maybe. The Witcher is such a good game, man. If you don't have The Witcher on the Switch, I mean, I know it's better on other systems. I know it is, but just having that portable in the bed, man, it's the best. So, The Witcher is a good game. You know, any sale you can get on The Witcher, I'll take it. I think Star Wars is another good one too for $30. I think Doom Eternal is another one good one. Who in here has played Death Stranding? Man, that game looked too weird. I was like, man, the baby thing. I was like, I'll pass. A couple people told me it was good, so I was like, I'll pass on that. All right. So I'm going to end it right here. I'm not going to go through any more stories. This is your boy Gaming Day. I thank y'all guys for hanging out with me tonight. Don't forget, we're here every Monday night. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be live streaming tomorrow. I'll just be live streaming after the Nintendo event. Hopefully, I'll get back here before 1 o'clock. So around 1 or 2 o'clock, I'll go live. So be on the lookout for that notification. If you're a subscriber and don't have the notification on, go ahead, man, hit that notification button. We appreciate it. So you'll definitely have that email drop to you or your text message pop up on your phone to let you know your boy's going live. This is your boy Gaming Dad. Thank y'all for coming out tonight. Another good stream, another good night. We out. Peace.